The silence that followed was heavier than any mountain, a deafening void where a brother's laughter used to be. Adam's hands, the same hands that had tended the garden, now trembled as he looked upon the earth, stained with his own son's blood. Eve's cry was a sound torn from the deepest part of her soul, a mother's lament for the child she had lost and the one she had yet to lose. The air was thick with the scent of iron and upturned soil, a bitter perfume of tragedy. They found Cain near the edge of the field, his face a mask of hollow despair. He didn't run. He didn't hide. He just stood there, the weight of his own actions crushing him. Adam's voice was barely a whisper, broken and raw. "What have you done?" But it wasn't a question that needed an answer. The truth was screaming from the ground itself. Cain's eyes, once bright with ambition, were now clouded with a storm of regret. "I just wanted to be seen," he choked out, his voice cracking. "I wanted my offering to be enough. I wanted to be enough." He looked at his hands, the hands that had taken a life. "But I didn't want this. I became a monster, didn't I? The very thing I despised. I thought his light was what made me a shadow, but it was the darkness inside me all along." There was nothing left to say. The judgment had been passed, not just from the heavens, but from within his own heart. Cain turned his back on the only home he had ever known. He didn't look back at his weeping mother or his shattered father. He couldn't bear to see the ruin he had created. He simply walked away, a solitary figure destined to wander, a mark on his brow to remind everyone, and most of all himself, of the brother he had loved and lost. Behind him, Adam and Eve were left alone with their grief, the first parents to bury a child, their family forever broken by a single act of jealousy. The sun began to set, casting long, lonely shadows across the empty field. And for the first time, the world felt truly cold. Thank you for watching. See you next time.